Hello. How are you? Doing super, thanks. Thank you. You guys have had a heck of a weekend, huh? Okay. It was a very nice group picture that you guys had last night. Oh, the wife? Okay, I was wondering who to nestle with. Yeah, that's great. That's great. It just looked like you guys, I mean, packed the place. I mean, it's packing there this morning. You know, yeah, that's great. Wow. Oh, that's super. That's absolutely super. And you get to test out some new games and stuff like that. I know that that ST brought his football game. There was a new hockey game yesterday. The red light hockey. But didn't Keith have a new hockey game too? The hockey set. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. So good to see you. Thank you. Absolutely. Have a safe trip home. Uh, Nice. It was nice to see all sorts of little tournaments going on yesterday and today. I was watching Dave play or show Stone Cold hockey to someone, and they were interrupted because they had made the finalists of another tournament. So that's great. That's great. It looks like so. Mister Little, when does your basketball return? Okay, okay. You'd rather spend time with your wife? I don't understand. Um, I didn't realize that that was the beta for 26 that he was showing. I saw that yesterday, and it's 19.99 on Steam. Really, it's not that bad. So I got to tell you before you go, because I see other people popping in, that I tried doing a strat basketball game, and it took 2 hours. It was fun to do, but boy, it takes a long time to do a full game. Yeah, yeah. Good to see you, Dave. All right. I can't see you, but thank you. I'm so you go to davecarter.com and you can find the dice that always roll better for you, right? There you go. Hi, Tom. How are you? I'm doing fine, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Who's the gentleman with the headphones? Oh, pretty good, Arnold. How are you? Oh, super. Okay. Wow. Oh, sure. Sure. All right. Nice to meet you. How you doing, Michael? You got the ad behind you. That was very. I hope Dave gets to bring that home. All those autographs on that sign. It's just so super. Okay. Get a little closer to the mic. Okay. Oh, it's like 99 or 2000. Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah. Oh, on a walk off caught stealing. That's I've never heard of that before. Wow. There's 100,000 people in the Bronx who wish a certain series would have ended on a walk off caught stealing, but we know it didn't happen. You got poor Dave Little behind you. Turn around and wave to Dave, holding that sign up. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh, it looks great. You get I'd expect you guys to do this next year, considering the size of what you did this year. I mean, 50 people. My goodness. Oh God, it's been real nice. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Pretty good. How are you? You look fantastic. I saw you. I was watching off and on yesterday. I didn't realize until it was someone posted this morning that's the beta for next year's football game. But you've had that on that TV, I think, for 24 hours straight, right? Yeah. Right. Oh. Okay. That's awesome. That's crazy. That's great. That's crazy. That's great. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah. It's clear. It's a clear liquid, but they tell me it's water. Waiting for Walmart to deliver our new television. They got 43-inch for 189 delivered. Delivered. 18. It's not the one I use in here for my second monitor. It's the one we have out in the living room. And it my wife's been home all week with a sinus infection, so she went to watch TV Friday night and it didn't come on. Like, oh well, I suppose we should do something about that. And so, yeah, the company that made the TV went out of business in 2009. We got the TV in 2007. The company went out of business in 2009. 2 years later, and we got 18 years out of it. So we looked around, and so yeah, went to Wally World, and get it sometime in the next couple hours. So crazy. That's fine, but for what I let me tell you, yeah, we paid 650 for the one that we're replacing back then, and that was huge money. And today like I said, 189, 180. It's bigger and it's like $400 cheaper. It's crazy. So if I get 5 years out of it, fine. So no, 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 right, right, right. That's good. You can. I mean, I've got Insignia in here. That's what I use for the monitor for when I stream. Is that, and I got that in 2017, I think. So, oh sure, oh yeah, and that's hey, for what you pay for them, it's not even it's a nice dinner. You want a TV or a nice dinner? Exactly. So I see the zero there. I saw that you had the hockey jersey on yesterday. So is this? He hate me. QB Eagles. Yep, QB Eagles. Oh, you did bring it. Okay, right. Okay. Ah, right, right. Is that where their headquartered was? Was in Wayne or okay, okay. Is it at Dave Cook's place?
I haven't met him yet. Hey, speaking of Dave.
Yeah, we got.
Psh,
I for
okay.
some reason I messed this up and there was no audio.
Yeah, well, they can
So
hardly hear you out, so that's not very good for your audio.
I could hear him fine, but
hopefully that's better.
I'm just kidding because he's not
okay.
wearing the headsets.
Oh, okay.
Um, And now he is. Oh boy, get ready. He's listening.
Yeah, no,
He's listening.
I tried to put you guys up there, but for some reason, it was not picking up the audio from anybody. I'm getting some messages from people saying there's no audio. So
What? What did he say? Well, Mike and the Truck, it's been fun. We had no idea what you were talking about with Uncle Ron. So
I
Yeah.
actually can hear him fine, but I don't know what that means on YouTube.
I don't know either.
I
It
don't
was-
know.
You're gonna have to repeat yourself.
I'm still trying
So
to
let's
figure
start
out
again.
this
So
stuff.
hi, Ron. How you doing?
Gosh.
But yeah, I told Jeff about that, and you don't call Randall Cunningham if you go to a
It's
Tecmo
Q-
Super Bowl
oh,
tournament.
No, of course not.
You are. It's QB Eagles. So who won the game? Oh, QB Bills through the touchdown pass. I mean, that's what you do.
So is Bo banned from that tournament? Can anyone or? because
No,
of
it's not banned. No. What they do is, and this was, I mean, these guys. If you think you're good at Tecmo Super Bowl, you will get schooled big time against these guys.
Oh, I'm
These guys
sure.
are so serious.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I knew that, and I got blown out after we had to play in to do rankings. I got beat by, I was the Bengals, and I lost to the Bears 21-12, like the Rush album. I got. I got stuffed, and I had to kick field goals. And there was one field goal I tried to kick right before the half, and I'm like clicking to try to call timeout, and it didn't make it in time. They know those teams so well that they come up with tiers.
Okay.
And so, like, tier 1 is going to be San Francisco and Houston. Tier 2 is going to have, like, the Raiders and
Right.
Giants, and it might have been somebody else, too. And they're different tiers. So what they do is you pick from a tier. You can pick any matchup, but you pick from a tier. So, and they also had cards, like playing cards, and they were upside down, and you flip one if you just couldn't figure out. So one of my playing games we flipped, and it was Dallas-Pittsburgh, because they're close to being that kind of same
Right.
quality. So, but the other rule is this: whoever's player 1 gets to choose a matchup. Whoever, if you do it that way. Player 2,
Okay.
though, chooses which team from the matchup.
Yeah.
So you can't take a great team and a terrible team and say, this is the
So
matchup,
he's
because then
setting
player
the
2 is going to go, fine, I'll take the great team.
But he
You're
set-
stuck with the
he
terrible.
set that
That's,
first
it's
one,
not
and
about,
that
in those
numbers
tournaments,
for
it's not about which team you can take to win it all. It's about you as the individual. Were you able to advance with the teams that are made available?
So, you actually played that on the Super Nintendo, or was it?
No, the original Nintendo, yeah. No, they had the old Nintendos with the cartridges, and they had the CRT TV. Some of them were little dinky ones. Some of them were big ones.
That's cool.
But yeah, and it was fun at the end because they let me, for the championship game, I was doing color commentary.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was fun, and the matchup was San Francisco, New York. Someone picked the two of the best teams. But yeah, I mean, there's balance. So look, if you're familiar with the game, if you play like the Rams against the Packers, both have good offenses but no defense, with the exception of a couple players. You know,
Right.
they're like all offense, no defense. So that's a fair matchup. You wouldn't want to do the Patriots, who had one win all year, and put them up against San Francisco.
Right.
No way. It's not happening.
Not
I don't care how good. No, it's not. Now, you could do that. I mean, but who would?
Well, why would you?
Yeah. So, nobody's. The only thing that's banned is there's what's called lurching. And it's if you're the nose tackle, if you're controlling the nose tackle, you do a move and you dive, and you will immediately sack the quarterback. That's the only thing you're not allowed to do.
Okay.
So you can't even start by playing, if you're on defense, the nose tackle. You have to play somebody else. But after the play is executed, then that doesn't matter. You can do what you want to do. But I think if you do the nose tackle, you can't lurch. You have to wait a beat, and then you can go.
Okay.
So that's the only real rule, if you will.
Okay.
But here we are talking Digital Dice, and we're talking about a video game from 1991.
Hey, but it's iconic. So
It is. It's
I
still play it.
So what'd you get to play here?
The great thing about this was, I mean, I got permission from Kerry Batts to show off the beta. It was released a handful of days before I was coming here, and I said, hey, I'm going to this. Do I have permission to show this?
That's awesome.
Because I know it's going to have bugs, and it may not. It's got some kinks. And he said, yeah, that's fine. Just let everybody understand, if you do a mod, that the mods don't come with the game.
Right.
My game's vanilla, and so I contacted Lee, who's been working on mods, and I said, can I use your existing mods that you just sent us because there's some updates? And he's like, yeah, go ahead. So, and I showed off Family Football, and I played a few people.
Nice.
And, but most of it, to be honest with you, was setting up the tournament and just running it. And I've been walking around, and I have met, this is the great thing about it. I wanted to get away from being like the vendor, quote unquote. I'm not really a vendor. I was just showing off some stuff. But I met so many people. Some people I knew from online or heard their name, heard of them, heard their names, and I got to meet people and play games. And as an example I gave Dave, I played wrestling with David Little. And I forget. That too. Yeah. But see, this is what I told him. He said, I'm like, just talking to him, watching. He said, do you want to play? And I'm like, I mean, I will. I'm not a wrestling. I don't hate wrestling, but I'm not a wrestling fan. And I've watched Al Red Sox fan because I like watching his videos. Yep. And sometimes I'll have wrestling, and I'm not into wrestling, but I'll watch it. But I'll watch it because it's Al. And I want to give him some patronage, and I'll watch, even if I just pop in for 2 minutes, but he's good at it. So I'm like, okay, David Little is explaining. I had Roddy Piper, and he had Jimmy Snuka. And so we're rolling dice, and he's explaining to me as we go. And I started to pick it up. So I'm like, okay, we roll this. So now it's a defensive 3. So we roll this. Okay, so now I'm trying to pin you, and then you roll this, and so on and so on.
Phil Singer, yeah.
Let me tell you, that was fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. Yes, and I was like, this was enjoyable, and I would not ignore the possibility of purchasing that game.
Wow.
Okay, and I'm not into wrestling. So what does that tell you? It was just fun.
They're fun.
They are.
Fun.
They are.
I have the PWS simulator, and that is fun. Don't really understand it. Didn't really, I haven't watched wrestling since I was like 5 or 6 years old. That's fun. My package is coming in about 10 minutes, so I'm going to have to go in a minute.
Okay.
Let Mr. Carter know that I got it running.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, we're waving him down now.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, enjoy your television and the fun of hooking it up.
She will.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
These newfangled remotes. What is this? And I'm slowly vanishing, and here comes. This guy right here. Let me tell you something right here.
Oh, I love the shirt.
Yeah. We played a little.
Nice,
we played 2007 football. I took the Steelers. He had the Patriots. And I don't even know why I showed up. I got destroyed. It was like, what was it? What's the score?
61.
No, it wasn't that high. Stop.
No, okay. I played one this morning that was a 61. I lost to the Bengals, the 24 Pats and Bengals. It was 41.
7. I got a touchdown. Yeah, that sounds like Pittsburgh against New England.
But then I chose the 85 Patriots in your replay there, and it got skunked by the Saints.
Oh, yeah. He picked the 85 Patriots, and his first matchup was the 09 Saints, and he lost 50-15. Well, right now the 09 Saints are playing the 08 Steelers.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, that's overtime. Well, look, I'm going to step away since you said you got about 10 minutes.
About 5 minutes. So.
Now you got 5 minutes.
Ron.
How you doing?
I'm stepping away, Ron.
All right.
Take care, buddy.
You too.
I'm good, man. It's good to see you.
You as well.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
It's been a really, really fun time here.
It's looks like were you there yesterday too?
Yeah, I wasn't here I got here in the morning. I was here for an hour or two. I was actually talking to John Turnbull quite a bit about his hockey game. Then my wife and I went to Mystic just to hang out.
Yeah.
And I learned that I actually won John's hockey game.
Did you?
Which was the highlight of my weekend, getting a free game.
Mark here is in one of our seasons past baseball diamond mine leagues that I've been running since 1992. So
wow!
And I may have won the World Series this year.
Yeah,
I did win the World Series this year. I was very proud of myself.
The Baltimore Orioles too. Congratulations.
What'd you say? Yeah, exactly.
And you're the new manager of the Orioles too. I saw that yesterday and thought of you immediately.
Well, I went to the doubleheader that they dropped both games of. What was that, like 2-3 days ago?
Yeah, I saw.
And I knew it then. I'm like, this can't last. I mean, I'm not going to blame the manager. I know that ultimately there's so many other things that led to the demise of the Orioles, but that's where you got to start, right? I mean, that's the guy who's going. You know, you're not going to fire Gunnar Henderson.
So
you know,
fickle.
you're not going to get rid of Rushman.
Such a fickle thing. So John's got a new hockey game out. I actually watched some of Flash's video on it yesterday.
Okay.
And
I'll have a few more out. Now, do you do Excel helpers? Can you play with using those?
Excel helpers,
okay,
yeah.
I've got the Excel helper, and I'll probably be doing a video on that this week.
Okay.
So look forward to that. But,
and what 86, 87? Is that the only season that's out so far? Or?
No, I've got 10 different seasons out
For hockey?
For hockey.
Yeah, what I just pick up? I just picked up 74, 75.
Nice.
So yeah, 91, 92's out, the Holy Grail season that everyone seems to love. So, but yeah, look forward to that. And I had a real quick. I had a game last night. I played the Blue Jackets against the Flyers from last year. The Blue Jackets were down 3-0 going into the final two segments. Columbus scored a 2-goal segment, and then they pulled the goalie and scored an empty net goal with a 9% chance to score to tie the score, and they scored an overtime goal to win 4-3 against the Flyers.
Nice! Congratulations! Congratulations! I saw that they're really high on your game. So
yep, appreciate it. But I know you got to go. But
yeah, I got to go find my wife
we'll
and drive back to Baltimore.
So.
Oh well, have a safe trip, and
thank
glad
you.
You were able to make it.
Yeah, I'm really glad I came. It was a really, really good time.
Good. All right. So.
All right, man. I'll see ya.
Take care.
I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And as soon as Dave puts the headphones on, we'll say.
All right, thanks, guys. All right, Jugget.
All right, my TV is like 5 minutes off, so I do have to run in an awful big hurry because she doesn't.
Oh,
know
yeah,
this yet.
go do your thing here. Again, I screwed up the sound. I don't know how they did that.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. People are hopefully can hear that now. Congratulations! What a show for you.
Yeah, it did all right. It really did.
All right.
It was unbelievable how many people showed up and the whole bit. So yeah.
Great job.
It's been busy. I didn't get a chance. I haven't even talked to Sharon. It's like I've just been so busy, with setting this up. And, yesterday was just like the whole room was just people gaming. So,
yeah.
But I'll be. I think I'm staying tonight because I need to be out of my room in 2 minutes. So I'm going to stay an extra night so I can take my time packing up. But,
yeah, take your time.
Yeah,
and you said you were tired, so.
Yeah, I am. So, and I'll fill you in on everything here. It's just a little bit of everything.
Awesome. Congratulations. Well deserved.
All right, cool, buddy. All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right, thanks everybody for tuning in today. We're having some internet issues here, I think, and I couldn't hear the audio again. That was my bad. Just kind of how it happened. So we will talk to you later. We're going to sign off here from Digital Today Sunday. We only got a few hours left, so we're going to get some gaming in and have to break everything down and get out of the room. But hopefully you enjoyed this, and we'll have a wrap-up show, no doubt, this week. So I'm Dave from Studio, what is this? Studio Foxwoods, I guess. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.